ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुमिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः नमो ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते मधुसूदनाय बापूजीति नामिने नमस्ते मधुसूदनाय भक्तिपादप्रियाय ते दुर्लभ कृष्ण भक्त्यति सर्वकारिणे. So Hare Krishna. Today we will read 3.32 from the Bhagavad Gita. And over here, yesterday in 3.31, Krishna was saying that how one who follows Krishna's injunctions means that they are instructions that how to live this life, because Krishna knows how this Kali Yuga will become, but there are certain principles, injunctions that need to be followed. So yesterday Krishna was saying how if one follows his injunctions, he will become free from all of the material bondage. And today Krishna is talking about the envy, because yesterday Krishna said one big thing, that those persons who execute their duties according to my injunctions and who follow this teaching faithfully without envy become free from bondage of fruitive actions. So, without envy, meaning that one does not have any jealousy against Krishna, that why is everybody worshipping only Krishna? Why is Krishna the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Why no one else? Why not me? Right? So that what envy mean. Remember, everything else we can overcome, but envy, jealousy, all of these things we cannot. If we want to make some progress, the envy, as known as irsha also, dvesh, right? Jealousy, all of these things we need to overcome. So in 3.32, Krishna is saying, but those who out of envy disregard these teachings and do not follow them regularly are to be considered bereft of all knowledge, befooled, and ruined in their endeavors for perfection. See, this Krishna said this 5,000 years ago, and before that, even at the beginning of time to Surya Devta. The Bhagavad Gita was spoken then. But what happened was the Bhagavad Gita kept on getting lost generation by generation. So that's why Krishna spoke it again to Arjuna 5,000 years ago when he manifested. But if you read this shlok, it is as if that Krishna has said this today. So those out of envy disregard these teachings and do not follow them regularly are to be considered bereft of all knowledge. Today we have so much knowledge. You search on Google, on the internet for everything and anything. There's so much to learn. If we want to buy something online, there's hundreds of the same products. We sit and go through all of the reviews. Then we sit and see the price, which is the best price, which will give us the best value. Then make sure that there's a refund policy if something does not work. All of these things we spend an hour, 2 hours, where we almost go into analysis paralysis mode, where we are just analyzing something to buy. It might be something as small as $5 or $10 or $20. So we have gained all of that knowledge to make that decision. Similarly, in our life, we get an education, we get a lot of knowledge. We become experts in our field, then we get a master's degree, we get a bachelor's, master's, and then after that, we even get PhDs. And people consider us the most knowledgeable in our field, the experts. Even for testimonies, you will see in legal cases, a lot of these experts are called because they've done PhD or they have done a lot of study in that field. But Krishna is saying over here, all of that knowledge that we may have, if we are not using them in a Krishna conscious way, if we are not using them, that knowledge in the service of Krishna, then Krishna is saying that the person is supposed to be considered bereft as if he has no knowledge at all. We think that when one gains the material knowledge, I'm not saying that we should not be educated, that we should not gain knowledge. In fact, for our brain to be active and to not become weak as we get older, we should always stay working, should always learn something new every single day, whether it's in technology, whether it's about religion, about spirituality, whether it is about any topic of interest to you. Remember, if we're learning and our mind is processing new information, it will stay young. But if you're not learning anything, then our mind also starts to become weak. Just like food is nutrition for the body, learning new things, learning new knowledge, trying new things is actually that nutrition for the brain. Scientists have said this. That's why also they're saying that you learn something new every day. You should always try to read something new, learn something new every single day. And our minds and our brain will remain active even as we get older. So Krishna is saying that those who, out of envy, first of all, why? Because they think that why should I listen to the sadhu? Why should I listen to the Shastra? Who are they to tell me who is God? Oh, Krishna is claiming he is God. But look at what he did when he manifested on his planet. Out of envy, people say all of this without realizing that who is God, who is Sadhu, who is Shastra, what is Shastra. Krishna says in all of the Vedas, I am to be known. That is the whole reason for the existence of the Vedas. That is the whole reason. So over here also, when we have envy and we disregard the teachings of Krishna and we do not follow them, then we are to be considered that we have no knowledge at all. Today, AI is everywhere, artificial intelligence. But even that artificial intelligence, which we are getting so dependent on, we believe that to be more true than anything else. Recently, couple, they were not married yet, but two people that were boyfriend and girlfriend, they were having an argument, and they had a really bad, fight. So this, both of them are influencers and content creators. So the boyfriend actually made a video about how he actually discussed with AI about this argument and what the points that his girlfriend was making, what were the points he was making, and what can he do to understand her points better because he was not understanding her points. So AI is acting as a therapist also for them in their relationship today. And the girlfriend came and said that this person will listen to no one except for AI nowadays. Just imagine we are all dependent on intelligence that is artificial. The name itself is said artificial intelligence. So we are looking to gain the real intelligence, the real knowledge. But the whole world is getting dependent on artificial intelligence, artificial knowledge. So, how can we learn about the true intelligence, about the true knowledge in this world? That will continue to remain with the sadhus, with the shastras, right? With Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. No AI can replace that, become a guru. Name itself has artificial in it. How can we get something real over there? So today we are running about all around all of this knowledge. Why? Because I want name, wealth, fame. But Krishna is declaring over here that if you use your knowledge without my injunctions, without using it for me, or without understanding who you are, or without understanding what the goal of life is, why you have received this human body, that means you have zero knowledge. You have no knowledge at all. In fact, he is a fool. He's befooled. And all of their endeavors, whatever they may be trying, right, they will just get ruined. Because why? Because when they leave this body, they will get another birth. In fact, in the purport, also, if you read the first line over here, Srila Prabhupada is writing that the flaw of not being in Krishna consciousness is clearly stated herein. As there is punishment for disobedience in the order of the Supreme Executive Head, so there is certainly punishment for disobedience of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. No matter how great a disobedient person, however great he may be, is ignorant of his own self and of the Supreme Brahman, Paramatma, and the Personality of Godhead due to a vacant heart. Therefore, there is no hope of perfection for of life for him. Such simply stated, but this is one of the most powerful shlok where Krishna is telling us that if we are not following all of the teachings in the Bhagavad Gita from our Guru Maharaj, from the sadhus, from the shastras, then our whole life is imperfect. So, what can we do to make our life perfect? First, to understand who am I? Understand that where do I need to go next after I leave this body? Every day our body is deteriorating. What can we do so that we never have to take another birth again? Simply, right? Seva, Simran, and Satsang. Chant Krishna's name, perform devotional service to Krishna and his devotees, and listen to Harikatha, the glories of the Supreme Lord. Shesh Nag, right, who is always on Vishnu's head, sitting and serving Krishna, who has 1,000 mouths. Shesh Nag is said that, my Lord, even if I sing your glories with the 1,000 mouths, that will my mouth will still be less, but I will not be able to speak all of your glories because you are so magnificent and your glories are unlimited. Let us learn from the sadhus, from the shastras, from our guru, from our sadhus and shastras, about how to make our life perfect. So with that, we will end here, and then we will continue next week due to a few days. For the next few days, we will not have class, and then we'll continue next Wednesday. So with that, we'll end here, and before we end, we'll chant together Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radha Vrindavan Chandra Bihari Lal Ki Jai Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe.